Clouds rolled heavy over the southern hills tonight, and every field turned silver in the light. I stood beside the highway in the storm, trying to stay warm. I spent years trying to outrun myself, stacking all my failures on a shelf. Every ghost I buried in the dirt still found a way to hurt.
There were nights I thought my soul would cave underneath the weight I gave, and every lie I used to hide behind still crossed my mind.
Now the thunder moves beneath my skin like a fire waking up again. Every heartbeat starts to shake like an earthquake. Dust and thunder in my veins, washing through the hurt pain, washing through the hurt and pain. Every broken road I crossed was not lost. Dust and thunder in the night, turning darkness into light. Every shadow starts to fall after all. Now the silence feels a little more alive, like the storm helped me survive. Every scar beneath my skin pulls the light back in. Maybe every desert has a river somewhere deep, waiting underneath. Every place I thought was dead still breathes again. Now the morning cuts the gray and the night gives way. Every heartbeat starts to glow from below. Dust and thunder in my veins, washing through the hurt and pain. Every broken road I crossed was not lost. Dust and thunder in the night, turning darkness into light. Every shadow starts to fall after all. If the storm was meant to break, then the dawn was worth the wait. Every wound and every scar made me who we are. There is power in the rain and surviving through the pain. Every shadow leaves behind a different light. Now the sunrise floods the hill and the silence finally heals every fear I carried long. Made me strong. Dust and thunder in my veins, washing through the hurt and pain. Every broken road I crossed was not lost. Dust and thunder in the night, turning darkness into light. Every shadow starts to fall after all. settle softly on the fields tonight, and every fence line disappears from sight. I walk beneath the fading summer sky with questions in my mind. I spend too much time holding on to things I never learned to grow wings. Every dream I tried to force alive somehow passed me by. There were seasons I could barely find the strength to believe there was something after this, and every burden resting on my chest never let me rest. Now the wind is moving through the tree like a quiet kind of peace. Every heartbeat starts to slow and let go. Open hand beneath the sky, learning how to stop and trust the light. Every lonely part of me can finally breathe. Open hands against the rain, letting all the hurt become a chain. Every shadow fades away when I stay. Now the silence feels a little less severe, like hope is finally near. Every road I feared to take left something away. Maybe faith is not a thing you hold. Maybe it is letting go, and every crack beneath the stone lets flowers grow. Now the sunrise floods the plain like mercy after rain. Every heartbeat starts to know it can grow. Open hands beneath the sky, learning how to stop and trust the light. Every lonely part of me can finally breathe. Open hands against the rain, letting all the hurt become a chain. Every shadow fades away when I stay. If tomorrow never comes, I still live beneath the sun. Every tear and every scar brought me this far. There is beauty in release, in surrendering to peace. Every fear that held me Now the daylight floods my chest, and the earth says finally rest. Every piece I thought was gone still lives on. Open hands beneath the sky, learning how to stop and trust the light. Every lonely part of me can finally breathe. Open hands against the rain, letting all the hurt become a chain. Every shadow fades away when I stay. The river runs black through the edge of town tonight, and every broken window catches light. I stand beneath the storm with empty heads, trying to understand. I spent years carrying stones inside my chest, like the waves somehow make me blessed. Every road I chose to walk alone turned my heart to stone. There were nights I thought the fire disappeared, buried underneath the fear, and every prayer I threw into the dark came back to my heart. Now the thunder moves beneath my skin like a war I have to win. Every heartbeat starts to rise toward the sky. Stone River carry me through the wreckage underneath. Every broken piece I comes alive. Stone River running strong, teaching me where I belong. Every shadow fades away with the day. Now the silence feels less hard to face, like the pain has found its place. Every scar beneath my skin lets light in. Maybe strength is learning how to bend without breaking in the end. Every storm that knocked me down, yeah, build this ground. Now the daylight floods the hills and the silence stands still. Every heartbeat starts to glow from below. Stone River carry me through the wreckage underneath. Every broken piece I comes alive. Stone River running strong, teaching me where I belong. Every shadow fades away with the day. water shapes the storm. Maybe pain can shape the soul. Every scar and every flame build my name. There is mercy in the flood, and surrendering enough. Every fear I carried long made me strong. Now the morning floods the sky, and I finally realize every road that felt so wrong. Let me hold. Stone River, carry me through the wreckage underneath. Every broken piece I hide comes alive. Stone River running strong, teaching me where I belong. Every shadow fades away with the day. Grocery store lights flickered through the rain tonight, and every parked car glowed beneath the white light. I stood outside the liquor store alone, trying not to call your phone. You always said I think too much at night, like my head could never sit still right. And every little thing I tried to hide still stayed alive. There were nights we drove around this town for hours, talking over old folk songs and power lines. And every word you whispered through the dark still lives inside my heart. Now the rain keeps falling on the hood like it always understood. Every lonely thought I hide deep inside. Parking lot lights in the rain make me think of us again. Every shadow on these streets still repeats. Parking lot lights after dark, shining on these broken parts. Every road I drive along still feels like home. Oh. Now the city feels colder than before, like it forgot what warmth was for. Every little bar downtown still wears your sound. Maybe heartbreak never really leaves. Maybe it just learns to breathe. beside the places that we knew. Me and you